Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great weekend and enjoyed some beautiful weather after those storms blew through. I hope you didn't take too much damage. I know Dave was talking last week that he was going to go help a friend cut, who was gone. He was helping cut the trees down out of their lawn, the limbs that had fallen. That seemed like a lot of L's for a Monday morning. Anyways, I hope you had a great weekend. I am here in one of my very favorite places. As you can see, it's not my backyard. It's not a walk that maybe I'm on. I am at the Mississippi River. And let me see if I can turn my camera to give you a view of where I'm at. My family and extended family has a cabin on the Mississippi River. And I am here spending a couple days working from home. And this is my view as I get to drink my morning coffee. So, naturally, our facts are about the Mississippi River. Let's see what we've got today. The Mississippi River is one of the world's major river systems, not just in size and transportation, but also in habitat diversity and biological productivity as well. It's one of North America's great migration routes for birds and fish. Native Americans lived along the banks and used the river for transportation and sustenance, and early European settlers used it to explore the boundaries of what we now have as the continental United States. So the Mississippi River starts at Lake Itasca, which is near the border of Canada, and ends and empties into the Gulf of Mexico down by New Orleans. 175 million tons of freight are hauled on the upper Mississippi every year. So where we are here, I can give you a little bit of this. That tree line that you see right there is one of the main channels, and if you were to follow it up and around, you would come to a lock and dam. There are 29 lock and dam systems on the river here, and we are only a few miles away from one right now. Little interesting tidbit for you. All right, number 2. The Mississippi River is the second longest river in North America at 2,350 miles. The Missouri River is the longest, and it is only 100 miles longer than the Mississippi. And the Missouri River actually flows into the Mississippi. And in the world, the Mississippi River is the 4th longest river, right behind the Nile, the Amazon, and the Yangtze rivers. Number 3. At the headwaters in Lake Itasca, the river itself is only 20 to 30 feet wide, not very deep. I've been there. It's very beautiful. You should all go if you get the chance. But its widest section is near Benna, Minnesota at a lake, and I'm totally going to mess up saying the name of this lake. I think they made it up, but I'm going to give it a shot. The widest section of the Mississippi River is at Lake Winnebagochish, again, near Benna, Minnesota, and it's 11 miles wide. Now, I don't believe that all 11 miles of that are like you can't like navigate through there with a boat, maybe like a kayak or something. It could be like the Cedar River. You know how sometimes it gets really, really flat and shallow, but not at this lake. It's 11 miles wide, and again, not sure how much of that 11 miles is navigable. That'll work. But at its deepest point, the Mississippi River is 200 feet deep, and that's in New Orleans, right near where it empties out into the Gulf of Mexico. Speaking of the Gulf of Mexico, 16,792 cubic meters of water empty from the Mississippi into the Gulf of Mexico each second. Every second, almost 17,000 cubic meters of water are flowing into the Gulf of Mexico. That's crazy, and it made me think of the speed of the International Space Station. The International Space Station, again, travels like 18,000 miles per hour, right? So there's a lot of water. There's a lot of speed happening right there. That was fact number 3. Oh, here, speed-wise, I would say that the water is only flowing like maybe 4 miles an hour. Nice and calm. But fact number 4, there are 260 species of fish living in the Mississippi River. So that's 25% of all of the fish species in North America. And I think personally, like fishing right here off the dock, I've seen maybe like maybe seven different types of fish. And there are some spots to go fishing out there too, but I think seven. I think I've seen seven. 326 species of birds use the river as their migratory flyway. So that's 60% of all of the birds in North America use the Mississippi River as their route to fly south for the winter. And right across over here, if you can kind of see those tall leafless trees, I don't know if I can zoom. Oh my gosh, I can zoom on a video live. That's so cool. Okay, so right over here, there are bald eagles that nest. And every now and then, when they are hunting for fish, they'll swoop down here into the water and catch them. It's pretty neat to watch them do that. All right. Fact number 5 for you today, my friends. The name Mississippi comes from the French's rendering of the Algonquin Native American name for the river. They named it Mississippi. Mississippi. So it was really close, Mississippi. And they translated it back to French, and it came out with all of the S's and the P's and the I's. And the name Mississippi stuck. But the original name came from the Native American Algonquin tribe that settled on the river here, which was very cool. My friends, I hope you have a great day today. I hope you get to go outside, enjoy some time in the beautiful weather. It's not too hot today. It's not too cold. It's a perfect temperature here anyways. And I hope you get to find a place to sit and relax and be. One of the nice things about sitting on the river is it kind of seems like you can just drop your troubles in the water and watch them float away downstream. So I hope you get to take some time to reflect today and be mindful about what's troubling you or things that you have going on this week. Find a river to drop some troubles in and watch them float away and then move forward. Tomorrow night, we have our Popcorn Under the Pew, where we continue our 4-part documentary series of When They See Us. If you could join us at 7:30, the event and information is on Facebook. Wednesday night, we have our gathering and book study. Again, these are all happening over Zoom, and the link and everything is on Facebook as well. And Thursday, due to some technical issues on my part, we are going to have another game night this week. Again, that link is all on Facebook, so if you go ahead and log into Facebook and find the event page, you can grab that link and save it for future use. And Friday, we'll wrap up the week with Lemonade on the Lawn and some reflecting and mindfulness tips and self-care. And I believe this week is led by one of our students. So we are very excited, and we hope you can join us this week. Tune in again this afternoon at 2:10 for some Daily Dose of Dave. And friends, we'll see you soon. Take care.